Do that. Refresh it again. Is it back over here yet? Doesn't look like it is. Did I? Nope. Stream's live again. So play. Not live. Audio. Go to live. Go to live. Oh, did I just fuck up everything now? Nope. Live is back on here, which means it's back on Twitch, which means YouTube. We have to go open a new YouTube page because it probably won't be this one. Close. And open a new YouTube page. And if it didn't load on YouTube, then I can't help you because I don't know why it wouldn't load on YouTube. All right. Your videos. Live. Oh, crap. It changed the title. It's not that. I did the other one before and it didn't have a problem. Why can't you just keep the title we had? Control C. Control V. Save. Go to YouTube. And now it's live over here. So now we got to put this up. Control C. Control V. Boom. It was YouTube. All right, there we go. We've got all three up. And we shared the link so people can get over to the new one. We posted the stuff in there. We closed it. I'm going to close that. I'm going to pull this chat up. Why is there a window there? Like there's a streaming issue. And it's not me, because I've got great internet. I'm Swedish gay. That's really weird. We'll play that clip in a second. Thank you for the $5. All right, and there we go. All right, so we're back there. I have to fix this one quick. Oh, I also have to do this. Where is my virtual webcam? Start virtual webcam. Ba-doop. All right, YouTube is literally lame and gay, says Saint Caesar. I'm glad you think that. It has a bigger audience than Twitch, so guess which one I care more about. Twitch can give me a lot more money a lot quicker in in big dumps, and it comes through and it's easier to track, and there's lots of great things about Twitch, but the audience on Twitch is a lot smaller. So it helps if there we go. So it helps if we have that. It helps if we have that. Oh, that's right. I got to turn this off for now. This button doesn't work for that, does it? No, it doesn't. All right, so where is it? And you're gone. Smoke out prods now working. Good for you. Thank you. Hey, Johnny says Smoke Up Prods. Real quiet day at the factory, huh? Almost too quiet. There's no factory, all right? You know what? You know where I've been? You know what I've been doing? I've been working on, yeah, see these stripe patterns. This one's been hanging in the closet and it still looks like shit. I'm going to have to start stewing. YouTube audience doesn't sell tickets. It keeps us stupid. YouTube pays some money. It's just there's more of an audience to help get things going. People on YouTube contribute to Venmo, so I can't entirely agree with that, Atomic Ray. And Wild Saffron. And Rumble has IQ minimums? I mean, Smoke out prods. Whatevs? What's up with you? What's new in the world? What's up with me? I'm still dealing with the bullshit with the state of Minnesota, but whatever. And we're gonna start working on the merch store. The merch store is got to be up by Monday. Hopefully up by tomorrow. It depends on how much work it is tonight to set everything up. But we're gonna set up and have the new merch store and new merch link ready for today. And we're going to probably start streamlining and rolling out. I'd say there's probably going to be 4 or 5 different shirt options. And we're going to obviously have the Cuckham one. After that, the logo's getting redone. So that'll be the next main focus project. After that, the intros and the outros are going to get reshaped and redone. And we're doing the big celebration stream on the 7th, which is, I believe, next week? No. Yes. The 7th is next week. Holy shit, has it been a week. That's been crazy. Oh, man. That's fucking crazy. It's been an entire month since we did the last thing. The state will never fail to disappoint you, says the Smoke Out Prods. This is less about disappointment and more about just, in my opinion, general harassment of how they set everything up. So I can't just go about my fucking life. I have to deal with them 24/7 to do everything. It just seems like a lot, man. Just seems like a lot. But either way. Don't have to go refill my water if I have the pitcher here. Because I'm smart. And I bet this is empty. How much do you want to bet we've got no Mio left? Nope, none. It's dry. Bone dry. Haven't taken my antidepressants, though, so at least we have that. All right, that'll help make life easier for me in terms of not feeling like crap. Nah. Come on. Don't be a dick. I need a half pill. Boom. All right, here we go. All right, problem solved. We'll be in spring next week. It feels like we are in December. No, it doesn't. Dude, it was like 41, 42 today. I felt great. I was liking the weather. We might be colder tomorrow. I don't want any of this. There we go. Okay. So we have a show to do with everything that we didn't cover yesterday. So we have all of that to get to. Thank you for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. YouTube's catching up with its issues. Rumble's taking off like a bat out of hell. Twitch is even doing pretty nice. And we're doing the new merch store, hopefully debuting it maybe tomorrow, if not Monday. And everything we make on the merch store, when we take payouts from that, those buy out on the show. So that's the way we're going to do that. The merch store is not extra. It just buys out on the show. Also, stupid question, do the antidepressants actually help? Yeah, St. Caesar. Not entirely sure why you need to know that, but yeah, no, I don't take them for fun. I feel weird if I don't take them, and my emotional mood swings are a lot more controlled, the ups and the downs, and I'm saying I'm working my way off of a lot of my medications. The antidepressants aren't changing right now, but I'm not surprised if in the near future we start toning it down to just one pill as opposed to a pill and a half. But either way, we're still good at the moment. Spring is definitely in the air. Cat is antsy as fuck. Well, if they're shedding, that's how you know it's happening. All right, let's do real stuff. We have real things to get into. I'm just kind of actually checking up on the YouTube audience. We're just giving it a second for the YouTube audience to filter in while we do, because we had that issue. And again, YouTube's one that shouldn't have a problem. YouTube shouldn't have a problem. All right, let's load you. Pause. And let's load you. Oh, Boom. And then we got to get all of these stories. Boom. 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 All right. What is this? Oh, hiding in... Oh, dude, and that's 115. There we go. All right, so we've got everything loaded up for our first hour stuff. We'll get going in just a little bit. When people find out the right medication, it's amazing how normal they start behaving. Well, dude, it's not even right medication for me. It's like I'm cutting back on my medications because I'm improving things in my life. I'm getting out a little bit more lately, and which is why I'm really pissed about this driving shit. I'm getting actual, like, for the first time ever, a physical therapist was like, actually, no, the test seems like your hand strength is improving. So it's like, oh, I'm actually going the other way for once. And now everyone's like, well, we got to make sure you can do this shit. And like, oh, go fuck yourself. Anyways, my wife is a outright cunt if she doesn't take her pills either, says Fallen the Great. That's partially chemical withdrawal, but then it's also partially other stuff. It's 6 degrees here in the UK. Think yourself lucky. 6 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit? When people find the right medication, he shreds year round. He lives inside. I brush him. Oh, he sheds year round. He lives inside. I brush him so he doesn't get a lot of hairballs. Vitamin D helps me so much more than the antidepressants do. Vitamin D does help. Like I said, for mine, it's not like the mood. It's the mood swings. My emotions have like extra oomph behind them. So saw a video from a boat friend and the marina where the boat was stored at. Some dock roofs collapsed from snow. Looks like after a hurricane, but with piles of snow on boats. Interesting. Wild saffron. We might check that later. Let's check the Rumble chat quick. My Rumble's working fine. Safa YouTube. I refreshed. I'm Swedish gay. YouTube audience doesn't sell tickets. Atomic Gray Rumble has IQ minimum. Okay, I never noticed an extra selection applied Rumble viewers. Thank you, Rusty. Twitch is easiest to use, has all the fun gimmicks, but this audience has potty mouths, myself being at the top of the list. Honestly, Rusty Grammar, I'm looking into finding a way to be able to pull chats up and put them on the screen as opposed to having the chat box, just pulling the chats up and putting them on the screen. And if we can do that and get that working, then we want to put Rumble and everything in all of them. And then it's just paid chats, bits, subs, whatever. We'll put those messages up. And then if they're really funny and they go on, I'm high anxiety, no benzos. Okay. Falling Great. Who wants this vitamin dick? Did I get it right? LOL. Wait a second. Right? Dick. It's just kind of funny. All right. So, yes. 6 degrees Celsius, freezing. Oh. So 6 degrees Celsius... It's like 32. So it's 32 out. That's not that much colder than here. I mean, it is. We're like 10 degrees warmer. But, yeah. I mean, sucks to suck. But, oh, I love this. We had a great show yesterday. I told Digger I want her to be on the shows more. It just was so much fun. And we're going to be doing another great show today with hopefully the marketplace coming up tomorrow. With a star-spangled week lined up like that, with that kind of ending coming, it's so awesome that I kind of hate to have to do this next story. You guys may have heard this already. If you haven't, to me, this is a big deal. I thought this was a huge deal. You may not. We'll cover it first. It's about an actor in Hollywood. And play.
Authorities in New Mexico are investigating after legendary actor Gene Hackman, his wife, and their dog were all found dead inside of their home. Now, according to a search warrant, investigators found no signs of carbon monoxide and no signs of forced entry. The front door was open when the couple was found, and investigators say they found an open bottle of prescription pills near Hackman's wife. Police assured the community there is no danger to the public. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
An investigation underway into the deaths of award-winning actor Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy Arakawa and their dog. The family found dead in their Santa Fe, New Mexico home Wednesday afternoon. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office saying there's no foul play suspected at this time. Hackman was a two-time Oscar winner.
There's no foul play suspected at this time, but carbon monoxide poisoning can be ruled out. And, you know, most people croak simultaneously with their dog. Smoke Out Prod sounded like he died and she decided to go with him. Possibly. Explain the dog. It's Chandler from Friends again. And the dog just couldn't take losing them both. I'm sorry, St. Caesar's thing just made me think of the Friends theme. So no one told you that you're gonna die today. Your wife's coming too, but don't worry, the dog is on the way. Sometime your ticker just ups and disappears. All right, Joker did it. Digger appreciates a good exotic meat. Yes, Digger appreciates a good exotic meat, dead fool, but we don't actually sell exotic meats. Those were just it's just a shirt. It's just a shirt on the marketplace, dead fool. Don't get ahead of yourself. It's just a shirt on the marketplace. And if you guys start throwing in money to endorse different exotic meats that I supposedly sell, I will disavow them. Because there is no exotic meat. And I just uncoupled my damn headphones again. Shit. This shirt is fucking with me. I am note to self, maybe don't go with this one next time. It's like I feel like I'm in static and just driving me nuts. Chandler was found dead. Isn't that being investigated again too? Not that I know of, because I thought that one was completely ruled not a suicide, but instead a drug relapse. But I don't actually know. And I was about to do something, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, yes, we still have to play that clip that Trucker 18-Wheeler sent us with $5. So it's just says, hey, Johnny, Link, Aaron is gay. So I will see if that's entertaining. But first, let's finish this. And I'm going to do a controlled burn, both to celebrate the life, career, and ending of Gene Hackman. I'm sorry to see you pass, sir. And also for the $5 to celebrate. Thank you for the show. Yeah, Gene Hackman's gone. Fuck.
Nominated 5 times over a decades-long career.
He never phoned it in. He had that presence that filled up every inch of the screen.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be.
From the basketball coach in Hoosiers to Lex Luthor in Superman.
You were great in your day, Superman.
Hackman speaking with GMA from the set of Superman 4.
Have little kids come up to you on the street and say, you're the evil guy, and it's kind of fun.
The legendary actor winning his first Oscar Best Actor for his role in The French Connection.
I don't buy that, Irv. The stuff is in that car.
And then another Best Supporting Actor for his role in Unforgiven.
All right, so now we're just talking about this. I don't care about his movie roles. I care about how the fuck he's now dead with his wife and dog. It's the 3 of them together where I'm like, that doesn't happen normally. All right, deceased quite a while before bodies were discovered. His deaths are now called suspicious. Let's unmute this and go to this.
Police say the couple Wednesday alongside his wife, classical pianist Betsy Arakawa, in their home in Santa Fe. Police say the couple, who married in 1991, were found with their dog after a neighbor called police to do a welfare check. Authorities say there is no immediate indication of foul play in the deaths, but they did not provide a cause of death or say when the couple might have died. The 2-time Oscar winner always showing grit, intellect, and intensity.
All right, now we're going to spend 30 seconds talking about the story and a minute and a half talking about who he was as an actor. That's fine. But again, No foul play suspected. I feel like the dog doesn't up and die with the people. That just doesn't happen all around the same time. It was the dog, says Dead Fool. King of Cali, 714, poor doggy. Right? Got it. Colonel Mustard in the lounge with the revolver. But they said there was no sign of foul play. Snow Okerman. R.I.P. Gene too soon. His wife was hot. Yeah, his wife was hot, but that's not the point. The point is, people don't up and die with their dog altogether. There was no note. There was no suicide note. Well, then what's going on? You guys took your lives and the life of the dog. Whoever went after them also took the dog. And why I say whoever went after them? Because people don't just up and die. An open bottle of pills. I mean, I could understand the not wanting to live without him thing. But I still don't. I don't buy that. But then who kills the dog? The other dogs, the two other dogs were okay. Wait a minute, what? We'll have to wait till the autopsies, I guess, says King of Cali. You're not wrong, King of Cali. We will have to wait for the autopsies. Was Phil some holes? Two other dogs were okay. Do you have that information? I don't. I didn't know that it's like the warehouse scene in Reservoir Dogs, and he wasn't even in that movie. I heard. Oh, so you're saying what? That the dog got the pills? Sainer, and the cat is missing. The fucking cat did it, man. If the cat's missing, then we have our suspect numero uno. Los Federales, sorry I'm late, boss. Trying to figure out how to use Ableton Live 11.1. Tons of audio equipment, brand new, unused, and Apollo audio interface. Microcosm, guitars and shit. Still can't hear a thing. Sorry, buddy. That's a lot to lay on a man. I can't help you with that. You can't force dogs to take pills. The little fuckers spit them out. Right, unless they want to eat them. So like I said, I don't believe canine suicide. So unless the dog took him out, like I don't know. Rexstar, how are the fish? Has anyone checked on the fish? Someone look in on the fish. We got to make sure the fish are okay. Don't start nothing until we check the fish. Don't worry. We found out yesterday people are blowing fish. That's what's happening. People are blowing the fish. People are blowing the fish. Let's go over here, actually. And, ooh, let's do this one. We'll do that for now, and then we can keep it that way so that we don't have to worry. Okay, how are the fish? People, the gardener killed the Jackman's household. He was trying to get in the U.S. for a better life. Maybe it was hummus. I think Gene was a small hat. I don't know if hummus does that. Sorry, I'm late, Johnny. Was up all night cleaning up after the dock fire. There was no dock fire. We can't spread these horrible rumors. These lies need to stop. There was no dock fire. There's no exotic meat market. There is a shirt, but it's a goof. It's a gag. It's not real. It's not real. The whole thing's not real. It was a goddamn goof. I gotta find my DVD of the 10. I need to find that. All right. Okay, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, we gotta do that. We're talking. If you're just joining us, does this mean dog is back in stock at the market? No. Why would I? And why would I sell a potentially poisoned dead? I don't have any dogs, let alone dogs that might have been poisoned. Okay, I don't know. No, there's no meat. There's nothing back in stock. Does anyone know if Jackman had a live-in maid? She did it, I bet. I'll say this, it just sucks because Hugh Jackman, I loved Hugh Jackman as an actor. Some of my favorite roles. Hugh Jackman. Oh, fuck, not Hugh Jackman. Gene Hackman. Fuck. It's because Saint Caesar said the gardener killed the Jackman's household. trying to get to the U.S. for a better life. It's because St. Caesar keeps saying Jackman's. It's not Jackman. It's Gene Hackman. God damn it. St. Caesar's the reason they keep going off, because I keep reading his effing comments. Blowing the fish gives new meaning to glory hole. You had not seen the clip. Oh, great. The other co-host is here. All he ever pitches in is his dick. All right, where's my lighter? Story of my life. We have a controlled burn going out for fuck, is it Rusty Grammar or somebody? And we've got to click and play their clip. Okay. Trucker 18-wheeler.
I'm the biggest whore.
It's from 19 hours ago, so this is what, yesterday? Last night? Okay.
I'm the biggest whore you're going to find on this platform. You throw me money, I'll give you one-on-one time all you want. What do you want, a hot stone massage? Triple digits, jerky, sucky, sucky. I'm the biggest whore you're going to find on this platform.
Thank you for the $5. That's really all I have to say about that. It's just, Aaron is gay. Good for you. Thank you, Trucker 18. Oh. Really really sad I waited on that. That was so awesome. I should have got it done sooner. All right. Imagine Hackman watching his computer waiting for the JFK file to drop, and he dies hours before we get them. Why would Gene Hackman want the JFK file? Why would Gene Hackman want the JFK file? I knew he was a hack. Oh, that's funny. Is there a way to take just the Twitch chat off the screen? Yeah. Is there a way to just remove the Twitch chat? Why is Twitch the default chat? That bothers me. Alrighty. Poor dude made it to 95 and then out. 95 is the way to go. Extra smoky meat now for sale. Half the price per Johnny said to call it a fire sale. Chad Buzmak, I did not say that. You can't put that information in there. People will believe this stuff. It's not true. There's no meat market. There's no meat sale. None of these things are happening. Customer testimonial. I came for the kangaroo, stayed for the python, and now my cat sleeps with one eye open. 10 of 10. Would meet again. Shaquanda from Florida. You know what? We're doing this. They're no longer on the screen. They're no longer on the screen. You want to throw in testimonials and stuff? We need some money, and then I'll read them. God damn it. If you're going to lie about me, I'm going to get paid. That's the way it's going to work. Hey, Johnny, do you have an opening for an accountant at the company? My wife decided to be retarded and reapply for a job she already quit once. No, I don't. Because there's no company. I can't give you a job. There's no company. There's no company. It's not real. All right, let's go for this. We've got a bunch of stuff to get into, not just the Gene Hackman stuff. Who the hell is that? I don't know. Why are you worrying about it? Boop, 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 boop. And Digger's live right now. Cool. There we go. And boop. Alrighty. Good. Smoke up prods. Good work pays off. Boozmuck. Whatevs. How has your day been? All right. So let's clear that out. We just talked about Gene Hackman. That thing's done. Let's go over to this one. A road rage incident leads to shooting. So, I don't think anyone was hurt. At least I don't believe so. Oh, wait, never mind. Somebody died. I don't know that I can play that. If somebody died, I don't know that I can play it. But, One of the victims was killed in the shooting, and the other remains in commission. Cops arrested Jabal Simmons and Ivabella Encino and charged them with premeditated homicide and fleeing the police along with other charges. So I don't know if I can show that if people actually is in Panama City, Florida, and I don't think I can show that. They all are deleting a lot. Wild Saffron saying Johnny should search Hackman. He talked about conspiracy theories. Johnny, there are so many meat in this conspiracy, you may need to open a second market. No. There's no meat. There's no meat. I've gone back to 2 jobs that I had quit before, and I was offered to go back to a third, but said no. If the money is right, it can sometimes be better the second time around. Perhaps. Anyways, so yeah, I saw that. Everyone wants to do that stuff. But anyways, good news. Yeehaw. Yesterday, Jimmy Brown, J6 hostage, was finally released. I'm sure everyone already knows that. I don't know who that is. Good for him, I guess. He got released. Hooray. Minnesota is trying to ban semi-automatic firearms. That sounds incredibly lame. I don't know why people would want to do that. All right. You know how many people I told today Hugh Jackman died? No. It's not Hugh Jackman. It's Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman. St. Caesar's causing so many problems. It's Gene Hackman, not Hugh Jackman. We'd be hearing about it everywhere if it was Hugh Jackman. It's Gene Hackman. Not a lot of people are going to talk about it because, again, he liked asking questions. All right, so we're skipping this one because I don't think I can play the video. I can play the audio. So we're watching a camera feed from a truck sitting at some sort of like intersection. People arguing. I don't see the alleged attackers anywhere. Oh, they're yelling at the truck. Okay, so the people in the truck. I gotta see where it gets bad so that way I know when to cut it out. Right about here, I'm guessing. All right, so yeah, you don't see anything, but that's where that happens.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, indeed. All right, so we can go back. We can play it for you because we know when to pop it out. You don't actually see anything. The suspects are in custody, thank God. You just got a message from your mom. Way to post that. You know what? Who's bragging? Who's bragging about being from a somewhat functional family? You just got an iMessage from mom. You're sitting here filming this shit. You're getting messages from mom. Maybe she's in the car. All right, so this is where we'll pop out when you don't actually see anything, but one of these people apparently didn't survive, so we're not going to actually show the moment, I guess, just in case. So they're arguing with these. Now, the 2 people in the truck got arrested. They got arrested for this, for premeditated homicide and a slew of other things. We'll just go ahead and do that button. You don't see anything, but again, that's fucking crazy. All right, let's go back to this. They're looking into a gas leak in Gene Hackman's case, very possible. But I thought that they said that someone was making some bullshit about 2 dogs being okay. R.I.P. Hugh. No. It's Gene. Gene Hackman died. Chris Hansen wants you to take a seat. For what? It's a weird comment to just throw out there. Okay. They jailed him with the J6ers. Jeremy Brown was a Green Beret whose ring cam caught FBI agents trying to get him to be a Ray Epps, and he told them to go eat poop. Oh, for some reason I was confusing January Sixers with the people in Israel, the Israel hostages. And so, yeah, that's fine. Hugh Jackman way too soon. Again, it's not Hugh Jackman. It's not Hugh Jackman. It's not Hugh Jackman. Okay? It is Giving Santa Fe had hearing you fucking dirt clouds. Tom McRae, I'm going to let you rethink that one. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Smoke out prods. Guys, Hugh Jackman is perfectly fine. No, Hugh Jackman is perfectly fine. I don't know a Hugh Jackman. Gene Hackman's the one who's on. I thought Gene Wilder has been dead for a long time. I'm pretty sure he has been. We're talking about Gene Hackman. Gene Wilder death. Yeah, he's been he passed away in 2016. In 2016. Johnny, if you're nice and you buy Dairy Queen for your girl, don't you think that she should be nice and get naked before? No. That's a weird thing to ask. Mr. Q, fucking calm it down, man. You're not owed sex just because you bought her a fucking ice cream cone. Jesus, man. All right, let's go. We're done with the Florida one. We're going to talk about this one. Canadian churches burned for the mass grave scandal. And when people burned down the churches because of the supposed mass graves that they had for the native people, they spent $200 million searching for the mass graves, and to date have found 0 bodies. Justin Trudeau's Canadian government seems to be the most. All right. Anyway. In 2021, the Canadian government allotted a reported $320 million for a residential schools missing children community support fund, which was intended to investigate allegations that hundreds of children were killed and buried in unmarked graves by Catholic and other Christian groups. Trudeau even had a photo op at one of the supposed graves. The funding has now been pulled after 4 years of searching. No remains have been found. The committee and organization's entire existence is based on the notion that hundreds of children were killed at residential schools and buried in unmarked graves, a narrative that has seemingly fallen apart. The initial claims led in 2021 to apologies, riots, and vandalism or burning of 55 Canadian churches. No bodies have ever been found. The preliminary report on the remains was based on depressions and abnormalities in the soil of an apple orchard near the school, not on exhumed remains.
We don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Rip mean Gene Okerlund.
Thank you, Rusty Grammer, for subscribing at Tier 1. Where's my bell? There it is. Donated by Fallen the Great. All right, so R.I.P. Mean Gene Okerlund. I don't know if that's true. The person who passed away is Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman's the person who died. Cowbell coming in. Let's put this over here so I can throttle the volume. Cowbell coming in for our buddy Rusty Grammer. Hey-o. Oh no, Rusty. Poor Gino. Wait a minute, Rusty. What did Rusty say up here? No. Gene Hackman. Bisconti's fine. It's Gene Hackman, not Gino, not Lex Luthor, old age version, not Willy Wonka, folks. Right, Genie. Exactly right. That's what we're talking about. Gene Hackman, not Gene Wilder, not Hugh Jackman, Gene Hackman. David Paxman has passed away. Oh, no. Who the hell is David Paxman? And we're talking about Gene Hackman. Okay. Thank you for that. The graves are in Oak Island. Actually, the graves are in Apple Orchard. But yeah, the graves aren't real. But at least they spent $200 million to a possible $300 million, maybe more, looking for the graves and found absolutely nothing. But don't worry, we got to be outraged and vandalize and burn stuff in the meantime, so who doesn't love that? All right, so we've got Alec Baldwin threatening to snap the neck of a Trump impersonator. But I've also heard from some sources that the Trump impersonator is a horrible piece of shit.
Alec, it's your favorite president. Look, Alec, I will offer you a total pardon, because I want to be friends, right? I want to be friends. I will give you a total pardon for murdering that woman.
Oh, dear Lord. Dude. Are you fucking kidding me? The graves are as real as Johnny's Futon Emporium. Thank you, Wild Saffron. That actually helps me. Damn good question, Fanatical. LOL, sorry I derailed your bit. Who are you talking to, Rusty Grammar? I don't know what we're talking about. Who derailed what? Kamloops remembers the graves. Yeah, I don't think she does. Or I guess the cat is 86 now. But I don't know why the cat's 86th. Yeah, and 6th the cat. The Maja Green died? No. Jean. The Maja Jean died? No, just Gene Hackman. Gina Davis is fine, Sandy Squatch. Gino Bisconti and his wife are fine. We're good with that. It's Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman. The person we lost is Gene Hackman. Exonerated on all counts, but we're glad you're home, Alec. Look, I'll admit there is some funniness to this. Those shoes ruined the bit. Oh shit, I didn't even see that. Thank you, Fanatical Bucks fan. I didn't even see that. He's absolutely right. Those shoes ruin the bit. And that looks like a different color version of my suitcase. That's weird. Nah, his has like side wheels and shit. Mine looks like it might even be bigger than that. Haha, R.I.P. Hacker Man. No, Hackman. Los Federales. Hackman. Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman. I'm going to go backward a bit just because this is ballsy to do, especially since he has been legally exonerated. So regardless of what anyone believes, like to say this is and follow me for more. No, I won't because, again, I've heard you're kind of a really horrible person. We lost him. Whose turn was it to watch him? I don't know, but we stopped watching him for a minute. Him, his wife, and his dog croaked. Trump wouldn't wear New Balance, right?
Friends, right? I want to be friends. I will give you a total pardon for murdering that woman if you kiss the ring. Kiss the ring, Alec. Kiss the
All right, yep, I'm done. This bit's dumb, and this guy's dumb. If you kiss the ring, Alec, he's completely ignoring you. It isn't funny because, again, you made him snap. Yeah. You just ran up on the dude and acted like a dick. Did Gene Hackman and Hugh Jackman ever star in a film together? It's tragic if not. It doesn't matter. Why would it be tragic? Just because their names sound phonetically similar? I'm allergic to Tide. Thank you, Rusty Grammar. Luckily, I can still remove the stains from my clothes at first. I thought you said Mr. Gene. That's a bad Trump impersonation. I agree. Majority of gas fuel applications in the Southwest is industrial. All right. Pam Bondi, give me the list. I don't think we have Pam Bondi giving out the list. I don't think we have that yet. But we do know, and I keep reminding everyone, it's Gene Hackman. All right? Gene Hackman. We have 2.5 hours left in the program. I have to link the things in the chat here because I don't have the chat box thing up. So let's do this. Let's go up here to that. Where are my links? There they are. And we're going to get our new merch store set up here soon so we can throw that at things. All right. Did we ever put it up in there? I don't think we did. So we got to put it here. Boom. Pin it. And then throw it in here. Boom. Pin it. It's already pinned on the other one. All right, message successfully pinned. I don't need to see it. And there we go. We're good. All right, let's check this quick to make sure we're not missing any of those. So that way we can just get back to doing a goddamn show. Boop. Clear all. Go over to here. Sorry, I should have done this before the show. It's been a shit show of a day, time-wise. Oh, all right. And PayPal. So we're good. We are good. I don't see the big deal. Gene Kelly has been dead since the 90s. Dead fool, it's not Gene Kelly, it's Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman has passed away. Gene Hackman, not Gene Kelly. A lot of heat pumps in Southeast, too. They are getting more popular in Minnesota, but they don't work worth a damn when it's below 5 to 10. Better off burning gas below 20, in my professional opinion. Thank you. I didn't know that. Thank you, Rusty Kramer. All right, so we have a show going for another 2.5 hours because we're fully funded today. Anything we get goes into Friday, which is down to $15. And then it's on to Monday. So thank you so much for that. We're also like a third of the way to a buyout on Rumble again. YouTube pays out on like specific days at the beginning and end of the month if you hit a buyout point, but Rumble is any point. So anytime that goes over that always happens. The Hackamania died. I don't know who that is. No, Gene Hackman died. It's Gene Hackman. Green Bay Packers died. No. Gene Hackman. I don't even know how you get Green Bay Packers out of that trucker 18-wheeler. Gene Hackman is the person who passed. Gene Hackman. We've got our last story of the first hour. And since we're coming to the end of the first hour, that's rather convenient. Okay. So for the last story of the first hour, we're going to talk about Karen Bass. There's a phone leak that she had. For the full video, you can watch Liberal Hive Mind. But we're just going to play this. Boop. Oh, I got to unmute it.
Right now, James O'Keefe writes, leaked phone call. LA Mayor Karen Bass preemptively defended Ghana trip despite local catastrophe. Quote, I'm missing 2 workdays. That's it. She also dropped a cryptic warning days before LA fires. Read in between the lines. Hold tight. You will understand soon.
The situation is very dangerous, and I would never do. I will take the criticism before I do a publicity stunt. And frankly, a press conference at this point in time would just be publicity.
I think
the
neighbors, the property owners,
yeah,
and the residents. I mean, 41,000 people live within a square mile here.
Yeah.
2 families share a 1-bedroom apartment.
But they want to hear that something is going to be done.
They want to know it's recognized. But they want to know it's recognized.
Exactly. But if I have a choice between that and compromising something, I just have to go along with it. It's not my area of expertise. I want to make sure that you are safe. And hopefully you can read in between the lines.
What? Holy shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
James O'Keefe writes, leaked phone call between...
Never do. I will take the criticism before I do a publicity stunt. And frankly, a press conference at this point in time would just be publicity.
I think
the
neighbors, the property owners,
yeah,
and the residents. I mean, 41,000 people live within a square mile here.
Yeah.
Two families share a one-bedroom apartment.
But they want to hear that something is going to be done.
They want to know it's
And
recognized.
But my question is, when did the fires start? Didn't they start after January 4th? I know my timing's messed up. Didn't they start after January 4th? Scott, oh boy. Johnny, good to see you. Good morning. It's not morning. Oh. Hold on a second. The fire started 2 to 3 days later after this audio. That's what I thought. They were residential from January 6th. The blood of the innocent. That's how. What? What's Lexi asking? I'm not gonna. Gene Hackman was born in 1930. They should investigate how he lived so long, not how he died. When I first heard some hack died, I first thought of Chad Zumach. MSO, no, it's Gene Hackman. She's a shady baby. Yeah, dude, this is 2 days before. 2 days before the fires.
And frankly, a press conference at this point in time would just be publicity.
I think
the
neighbors, the property owners,
yeah,
and the residents. I mean, 41,000 people live within a square mile here.
Yeah.
Two families share a one-bedroom apartment.
But they want to hear that something is going to be done.
They want to know it's recognized. But they want to know it's recognized.
Exactly. But if I have a choice between that and compromising something, I just have to go along with it. It's not my area of expertise. I want to make sure that you are safe. And hopefully you can read in between the lines. But I would just appreciate and it's hard for me to tell you this, but hold tight. You will understand soon.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And when I am able to talk, I will be happy to go into great detail.
Okay. And you've got me on the street, and you're welcome to call me at any time. I'll call you right back.
No problem. And just in terms of my trip, just so you know, I'm missing 2 work days. That's it. And if President Biden extends me an invitation, I took it.
O'Keefe then adds some extra context here. He writes, just days before the fires erupted in the Los Angeles area, Bass issued a cryptic message to our source, advising them to read in between the lines and hold tight, you will understand soon, suggesting that she was aware of significant developments that would soon impact the city. Bass also acknowledged the growing dangers surrounding MacArthur Park. Quote, the situation is very dangerous, she said, citing security concerns. She remained adamant in her refusal to hold a press conference, stating, I will take the criticism before I do a publicity stunt. And frankly, a press conference at this point would just be publicity. Bass further explained her position, stating that if I had a choice between that and compromising something, I just have to go along with it. It's not my...
Well then... King Kong Dong, Gino Biscuit died. No. Gene Hackman. There is no Gino. Can't wait for the Johnny K live remote party coming in May. There is no live remote party in May, Pool Scam Sam. There is no live remote party. My evil plans will reveal themselves to you soon, right? Oh, there will be. No, there won't be. I'm not doing a live remote from anywhere. So I don't know what you mean, oh, there will be. No, there won't. I just told you there won't. So, at any rate, we have a show going for another 2.5 hours. Johnny, can you DM me that link? Being Californian. I want that to be well known. Yeah, sure. I can send it through here. Here, let's close this. Boop. This is
my area of expertise.
This video is from Liberal Hive Mind, so you can also find it on their YouTube channel. But I'll throw you the link to it. No, I want to be over here. Oh, this is channels. I need to go direct messages and oh, this is a pain in the ass. All right. They don't have her on the friends list. So how do I don't know. Here, I'll post it in the channel. There, the link's in the chat if you can copy that. And like I said, it's a video from our buddy at our buddy Sister Mary Mother of Grace. So that's that. All right, let's close that out. That's the last story from the holy crap, that's the last story from the first hour. Sweet. Liberal high mind guy is pretty good, says Mr. Q. Yeah, I don't mind him. I think it's all good. I think the liberal hive mind guy is okay. I just like that story. But there you go. Thank you. I never asked, but working, then hearing that stopped me in my tracks. Too many libtards I know will justify they're going to have to hear it first. Right? It will help if they do. So there you go. There's that audio for you. Hope it helps. I would have messaged it to you in a DM, but it wasn't quick and easy. And I got to grab our second hour stories. Oh, boy. We've got an update on JFK's former running mate. So that's one thing. We have the FBI launching an investigation into the former FBI director. We have a lady that gets addicted to Candy Crush, ended up making money off of it. I've got a story. Oh, Jesus. I got a story a lot of guys are going to want to talk about. We have a story about nighttime boners and what it means for you.
A year after a heart attack.
Holy
Mike's
Jesus,
feeling like
no.
himself again.
I don't want
but even
this.
though time has passed, his risk of a second attack hasn't. Mike is...
Back off, you dill holes. There's no live remote, and I'm not selling meat. So there's no live remote, and there's no meat. These things are both not true. Pool Scam Sam, how you doing, Johnny? Everything okay, buddy? I'm great. Why wouldn't I be? I'm having a grand old time. It's provincial election time. Going to go cast my vote. Voting station is in my building, so it should take 2 seconds. Well, good for you. What's provincial voting? So you just pick all of the government, like, for your province, and then what? Does your province get to, like, control the federal government or something? It's an odd system. It's an odd system. I've been subbed to Liberal Hive Mind for years. He does good videos. Yeah, I had that one, and I wanted to play that. I didn't find a faster way to get the audio, and he kind of cues it up in the first, like, minute 15, so I just had to flip forward to a minute 15 and then play. Mikey will eat it. He eats anything. That's interesting to know, Atomic Ray. Well, eat what? I don't have anything. I like very early morning boners if given a choice, says SH. Well, this is more about what your boners in your sleep mean for your overall health. It's by that creepy, weird guy. Province is like a state. I understand that part, Wild Saffron. I'm well aware that a province is like a state, only, I think, slightly bigger, just because the landmass is larger. But yeah, it's just like, I'm wondering, like, do you vote for your provincial government, and then your provincial government votes for, like, the federal government? Because I know you guys don't get to pick who actually runs the country. You don't get to, like, vote for, this person or that person. At any rate, let's close this. Let's go to this. Okay. Oh, boy. Why did I just yawn? 2 elections, state and federal, is separate elections. We do the same in Australia. Oh, Interesting to know. I didn't know you were from Australia. Nice to know. I like early morning boner. Caught up with the chats. Hooray. All right. We got 2.5 hours left in the program because that's how long we go. We'll be 50,000 IU of vitamin D daily for penile health, says Fanatical Bucks fan. I don't know if I believe that. That's a weird number to put out there. I feel like you can't just say that. It's provincial election, not federal. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's the provincial election. Yeah. Okay. So, you know what I know? I know I don't know. Boom. That should be a shirt. Okay. So let's drink some water for a minute. Oh, I really should have eaten earlier. Okay. We have a couple of different things. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. Because otherwise I have to do that. Sorry, I really haven't eaten today, and I'm doing the math on if I should do something about that now or later. No. We'll do that later. Okay, so crazy into the world. RFK's presidential running mate, Nicole Shanahan, apparently shared a detailed account of her conversation and baptism story in a lengthy post on her X account Tuesday. Please tell me it's a video. God damn it, it's text. All righty. So apparently she converted, and for over a decade I identified as Jewish, but now with the New Testament in my hand, I see the world's spiritual pain in a way I never could before. It's like a veil has been lifted, revealing a deeper understanding in the struggle of light and darkness. Today, I am a Jew for Jesus. Shannon's partner, Jacob, whose father is Jewish and was raised in Judaism, was also baptized. So the both of you just switched sides. Because Christians have become jaded by public figures that make statements of faith and then fall away, I know there will be rumblings about her divorce from Google co-founder Sergey Brin. I fucking didn't care about any of that. I was just interested that she got baptized and called herself a Jew for Jesus. I was really hoping there was a video because there's a picture and I could give a shit, but looks a lot cleaner than the other one that I saw, the mass baptisms. That one didn't go well. I don't have... Why are you calling me boss? Johnny, any update on possibly moving? I have 3 stolen U-Haul trucks already. Why are you stealing U-Haul trucks? Plus, you shouldn't admit you're stealing U-Haul trucks in my chat. That incriminates you. I know nothing about that. Alex Jones, Nitric Boost is legit boner supplement. I didn't ask. I knew the boner story would be a big one. Oh, fuck. That's going to go fucking gangbusters. Anyways, I'm kind of trying to hold on to the boner story for like another hour. A lot of people who I follow online have been baptized and or started going to church in 2024 and the beginning of 2025. Yeah, SH, do we want to talk about why? Pool Scam Sam, the new lizard jerky is dynamite. No, it isn't. There's no lizard jerky. There's no show. There's no. None of this stuff is real. The last Hebrew for Jesus chose to free Barabbas instead. Oh, Christianity is big right now. Yeah, it's certainly swelling. Dun-dun-dun. Fuck you. I thought that was funny. That's what I say. All right. Oh, I really am getting that way. Yeah, but that's so risky, Minx. I mean, yeah, because that'd be here like an hour and we'd be fucked. All right. Haha, it's a big bone. All right, well, we'll get to that story in a minute. I'm holding off in case I have, maybe a guest in later. Maybe that'll make that story more fun to talk about. All right, let's talk about this one first. Kash Patel's, apparently Kash Patel is launching an investigation into James Comey and what was allegedly an off-the-books honeypot infiltration. Oh, hold on. Let me tighten my chair before I lose. This. All right. So reports that Kash Patel is opening an investigation into James Comey and what was allegedly an off-the-books honeypot operation to infiltrate the Trump campaign in 2016. The announcement comes days after sworn. So wait a minute. Are you guys going to say this?
Are you concerned that it may get a test unlike any other if Donald Trump is reelected? I mean, when you think about a second Trump administration, what do you think the implications would be for the FBI?
Oh, serious. For the Justice Department and the FBI, because Trump is coming for those institutions. He knows their power, and I think he has regrets that he didn't work hard enough to corrupt them last time.
Corrupt them? You mean you're talking about the agency that buried legit information and proof of crimes to push bullshit fabricated stories in a one-way attempt to make a campaign candidate look bad? And on top of that, we're finding out now when he first ran in 2016, you tried to infiltrate his campaign? I'm sorry, I don't believe you're worried about them coming after you because they're going to corrupt those institutions. I've been watching them be corrupt for the last 4 years at least.
So he's coming for them, and that's a danger for all Americans. He's going to put...
No, I don't think he's coming for me. I don't think he's going to do anything to me. Los Federales, all right, voting done. Let's go, Conservative Party. Best of luck to you, homie. Best of luck to you, homie. Start the Let's Talk Jesus podcast. We can rake in the cash. But I can't talk Jesus pool, Scam Sam, because I am not Christian. So I can't really talk Jesus. I don't know a whole lot about it. More of a layman. All right, caught up with the chats. The body of Christ has a new dish. Fanatical Bucks fan, you are white. That's not the only requirement. Fanatical Bucks fan, Jesus Christ. Although I did ask for this. We'll click that link in a minute. Let's finish this. Him forecasting.
People in positions in those organizations. He didn't have all-stars the last time. He'll have the bottom of the barrel this time. But people who will want to do his will, and that should worry every American. This election matters because of...
Okay, but now we're looking into whether or not you were trying to, with an off-the-books operation, sneak into the Trump campaign.
A reason like that, people...
All right. Okay. The Washington Times said that the FBI, now under the leadership of Director Kash Patel and Deputy Director Dan Bongino, is looking for those once undercover employees under Mr. Comey's direction. The whistleblower alleged that Comey personally knew and personally directed the operation targeting the Trump campaign in an apparent attempt to find incriminating evidence of any kind of a crime that could be used to open an official investigation. And this was the guy in control during the first one. The case had no predicted foundation, so Comey personally directed the investigation without creating an official case file in Sentinel or any other FBI system. The whistleblower said in their disclosure, the FBI has multiple methods of protecting highly sensitive investigations, so Comey did not have a legitimate reason not to officially create an official file or have a file number. Ooh, well, okay. Dirty, dirty people. The power of Christ compels you. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Oh, Wild Saffron just saying they all are, maybe, lied and spied and ran cover for the DNC killing of Seth Rich. Yeah, slimy jerk Comey. I don't know about any of that, Wild Saffron. Previous administration called you a DE. I don't know what that is. All right, so, wow, fucking chat's died hard. Jesus. Oh, Johnny, I'm sad hackers died on the internet? No. It's Gene Hackman. That bit is still going. Why is that bit still going? We are looking at what? No, it's 2 hours and 2 hours and 15 minutes. I don't know why that bit's still going. Gene Hackman died on the internet. Nope. Gene Hackman's alive and well on the internet. He's dead everywhere else. Hackers, I don't know who, would be dead on the internet. No, it's Gene Hackman. It's just Gene Hackman. It's just Gene, my dear man. All right, so all the chats are dead. Did everyone leave? Is that it? We're doing good on Twitch. Wow, we're doing really good on Rumble. And we're doing even better on YouTube. So thank you all for that. King Kong Dong, well, you don't like when I talk about our business ventures, and that isn't a bit. So what the hell am I supposed to type? No, I'm saying I don't have any businesses. You can put the business ventures things up. I wanted people to throw in maybe $1 or $2 for the testimonies. It makes it easier, and I don't have to beg for cash. That was great. But do whatever, man. Oi, Johnny, says the Optic Nerve. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. All right, so we've got a program for 2 hours and, well, about 2 hours and 10 minutes, really. So we got another 2 hours. What is it? Bama Blondie? Oh, that's on Twitch. Bama Blondie saying hello. Hey, I remember you. Hey, welcome back. Our co-host that we had yesterday is not on today. She's on her own show, on her own program, currently reading. In fact, we can check up with her. I'm just doing this one time, because Bama Blondie came in yesterday when we had the host, and that was her first time. So we'll see how she's doing.
When working with the retarded or apraxic. Schooling or therapy for them must be centered on music or something equivalent. And in drama, there is still more. There is the power of role to give organization, to confer, while it lasts, an entire personality.
Okay.
The capacity to perform, to play, to be seems to be a given in.
All right, we'll be due. King Kong Dong. Thank you very much, buddy. $2 from King Kong Dong. Johnny's ostrich eggs are top notch. There are no ostrich eggs, though. There's no ostrich eggs. Thank you for the $2. But there are no ostrich eggs. I was going through my bookmarks and deleting and organizing them, but I got distracted looking at cars. That happens to me all the time. Working with the retarded, is this a recap of yesterday's show? Who was supposedly retarded yesterday then, St. Caesar? Are you saying I was retarded? I've simply been saying that these businesses aren't real. I don't want people thinking they can actually buy meat. There's no meat. There's no meat. Maybe those were dinosaur eggs. Dinosaur eggs wouldn't keep this long, and I'm not selling any eggs. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. All right, so yeah. She's currently reading chapter 19 of The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat. I don't know how long she goes for those. But either way, she's over there doing that, having a great time. Feel free to check her out. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up. All that good stuff. Let's get back to... Where were we? The British woman addicted to Candy Crush? I mean, we can talk about it. I really would like a video story. I don't really give two shits about this. Let's hold off on that. Passengers say the cabin crew... Oh, passengers say the cabin crew put a dead body next to them? Fuck yeah, we're talking about that one next. Digger said retarded as we joined the stream. Yeah, it's just ironic. I'm off to play Fortnite, says Bam Blondie. Well, thank you very much, Bam Blondie. Have fun, sis. I guess, off to play Fortnite. I wish you the best of luck, and I assume you're playing the Battle Royale mode. I don't think that... Do they even still do the original, like, fucking zombie fighting defense mode? I bet they don't. I bet they don't do the zombie fighting, zombie defense stuff, the PvE, the mode of the game that I bought it and started playing it for before Battle Royale became a thing and everything became about that. That was where I was at with it. 2 turntables and a microphone. All right. Just yep. Caught up with all the chats. All right, so we're gonna get this ad over. Let me mute this quick. Let's go here. I don't think Bam Blondie is still here. And, well, I mentioned that yesterday that we game on Saturdays. So she can find out about it. And it's not Marvel Saturday. It's just that's what we've been playing. They have it all. So, yeah, I probably could still play the original mode then. That's where I was always having fun with it. But, yeah. We play Marvel Rivals right now on Saturdays. Saturday's game stream is something that it's not dedicated to one game. It's just right now it's Marvel Rivals. That could change at any time if I find another game. Saturday's about me having fun. So right now it's Marvel Rivals. If I have fun something doing else. Fortnite, the game, you get all your best friends together and build a fort by going nut to butt. I'm not playing that one at all. I'm not going nut to butt. I'm sorry. It's not how I roll. All right, so I've had some interesting flights, and thank you for that $2, King Kong Dong. Johnny, Monster Hunter 2 comes out tomorrow. Are you making an implication? Because I don't know if I have money to buy it. Sometimes closer than nut to butt. Oh, no. Closer than nut to butt. And if you're saying I love that, the Saturday game streams are from 10 a.m. to noon Central Standard Time. And we just fucking rock and roll right now, like I said, Marvel Rivals, because I enjoy that. It's a good multiplayer game. The whole idea is I hang out with the chat, and you guys can join in and play the game, and we just kind of fuck around. Twitch can also screw with us with the sound drops and stuff. Oh, if you log into MR before the weekend, you get 200 free credits because of the server outage. I already logged in a while ago. I play every once in a while. Like I said, it's a game I like playing. Thank you for the update, though, Saint Caesar. We're going to keep going with the show. We've got 2 hours left in the program. I'm going to play this next story, not because we're not having fun in the chat, and I love playing games. Dead body on an airplane, fine, but sat right next to me, I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about that. So we'll cover that in a moment. But yeah, King Kong Dong, I'll look at... Is it like, what, 60, 70 bucks on Steam? It's like, I don't know that I can afford that unless I were to make it something that I do legit content on. And I don't know. But then again, having 4 people that want to like team up and go monster hunting in the Saturday streams, we could do that too. I don't know. Another reason not to fly. Yes, Wild Saffron, another reason not to fly. That's a taint space away. Right next to... You are fucking shoulder to shoulder with a dead person. All right, so we're going for another 2 hours. We're going to check up this story. We've got the chat box back up on the screen. We're going to flip back over to here and play.
Story for so many different reasons. These passengers were on a flight from Melbourne, Australia to Doha, Qatar. Around 10 hours into this 14-hour journey, a woman collapsed in the aisle. Attempts were made to try to revive her. Unfortunately, she did die. So then the crew made a move using a wheelchair-like device to try to move her to the front of the aircraft toward the business class cabin. Unfortunately, the aisleway was too narrow, so this woman's body was then placed in a seat next to a married couple covered in a blanket. This morning, Qatar Airways is expressing its condolences to this family, apologizing to passengers for how this all unfolded. Very upsetting for this husband and wife on a vacation heading to Italy. Let's take a listen to Jennifer Collins. She was with her husband. She explains what happened.
What are the odds the lady was fat? All right. Johnny looks like a high school guidance counselor. Thank you. That's what I want. I want to be a high school guidance counselor. Thank you very much. Scott say, I'm not flying anywhere time soon. Yeah, dude, I have not flown ever, and I don't think it's not Qatar, goddammit. It's pronounced Qatar. Thank you, Los Federales. Scott saying, you think they'd have a special seat for drunk / unconscious / deceased passengers away from everyone else? Yeah, but they're so busy packing them in like sardines that they can't do that anymore. And they're giving up extra seats to fat people who are like, I can't be punished because I don't put down the donut. I might want to take Spirit next, says King Kong Dong. I want to take Spirit. Just for the in-flight show. I mean, you can't book that anywhere. You can only watch it happen. Although, I feel like I might stick out on a Spirit airline. But I will say this, and I mentioned this to Aaron before. Have we heard one story of a Spirit plane hitting anything, crashing, having any sort of issue? It's almost like, for whatever reason, all of the animosity and all of the weirdness and all of that somehow keeps the plane together. Frontier Airlines gives you warm chocolate chip cookies. That sounds fucking awesome. Don't make me hungry. I'm already starving. At least the dead chick paid for her ticket. No. Guys, yeah, you were sat next to a dead person, but she paid her fare. So what is that? What are you implying then? What are you implying, Scott, that if she didn't pay her ticket, they'd kick her out mid-flight? Like, nah, sorry, Toots, you're dead and you didn't pay. Just open the door, throw her out. They look back at everyone else. No ticket. Couldn't they put her in the cargo hold with the pets? How do they get there, though? I don't know if there's an easy way to traverse to the cargo hold. And again, I have some questions about the size of this lady. Because remember, the lady passed out or whatever and died. They couldn't pick her up and move her body. That means her body was possibly weighty. Why didn't they just put the body in the back toilet? I have to read this. This is funny. Los Federales, if it was me sitting next to the cadaver when the gay flight attendant passes, I will ask for an extra meal because I know they have it. Oh, she was a two-seater and dead? No, I don't know that. I just suspect it. I suspect, if not a two-seater, just a plump person, because they needed a wheelchair to move the body. Like, they couldn't pick her up and, like, arm and shoulders. Like, I'm just saying, she was probably a bigger person. That doesn't necessarily mean fat. Maybe she was big boned. She was flying to heaven, at least. Well, she was already halfway there, I guess. You know, she was elevated, if you believe the stories and the paintings anyway. Bodies are heavy, says. Yeah, bodies are heavy. But I'm saying if two people can't manage a body, then I'm saying that I'm just ballparking here, but I'm guessing that person is somewhere over 2 bills. And depending on your height, that could be heavy. She was dead from the waist down. Oh, does your body defecate in the air? Yes. It has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with location. When your body dies, a lot of your anal muscles like relax and other things and you just evacuate. No, liquid evidence. She's not living on a prayer. She was dead on arrival. She's dead on arrival. She will never have any fun. Everybody dead on arrival. She came, but now she is done. Everybody. All right. Yeah, no, she was DOA. She was dead. She had to die to get a business class upgrade. God, kill me. I'm in coach. It's no longer just a joke. So she was free falling. No, actually, she was fully suspended by the airplane, brought down in a controlled descent, and then unloaded into a casket. Johnny looks like he works for the IRS. Yes, liquid evidence. I look like I work for the IRS. Do you know why I look like I work for the IRS? Because you guys keep accusing me of shit, and I got to protect myself. This is protection. That's what this is. This is protection. Nobody's going to think I'm up to anything shady, looking like a fucking goddamn mailroom attendant. We have 2 hours left in the program. Oh, God. Fighting the meat market business is going to get real hard after that That didn't sound good. It's going to become difficult after that market, the shop opens up and the shirt's there. I already have enough time fighting one person about that. I hope you didn't do all of this because Chad said you looked like a Muppet. Let me answer that with this. What? No, I most certainly did not. Until right now, I didn't know Chad said I looked like a Muppet. I could give two shits. I did this how many fucking times are we at now? It's coming up on a week. It'll be a week this Friday. But here we go again. The whole reason this came about, I, on a whim, decided to dress up on Friday because I have a lot of dress shirts. I haven't worn any of them in forever because I haven't done any DJing or any stand-up gigs. I mean, if he wants to say anything like that, he can say, he's not a comedian. He doesn't even do stand-up anymore. Kind of true. I am still kind of a comedian, but not doing the stand-up right now. I don't know what LDS garments are, but Latter-day Saints garments. Oh, they make them sleeveless now, less fabric, all the same holy protection. No. When are you going to ask Digger out? No. Keep it one at a time. We're already dealing with the Chad Zumach shit. I didn't know Chad said anything, nor should I care. But the whole shirt thing came about just because, again, I have a bunch of them. So I started wearing them. I wore one, and I liked it. So I wore another. Someone made a joke about a tie. I said game, set, match. So I wore ties the last couple times. Didn't wear a tie today because I couldn't find one that didn't clash with the shirt right away. So I just... she was listening to Stairway to Heaven. Didn't we already cover that? Yes. Saint Caesar, are you spazzing out? Because I don't know why you had to say it twice. Straight to Pond Town. No dinner, ? Pound. She was quiet and didn't start any fights. Right. She kept mostly to herself. We put her in a seat, covered her with a blanket. She didn't bother. Single person. Really regretting having not eaten earlier. It's officially becoming a thing. Let's see if we should interrupt our life to order food. Because what is it? We have 2 hours left in the program. So if I order food to get here in 2 hours, then I can just go straight to eating without worrying. Otherwise, I have to cook, and that'll take a while. Don't do it. All right. Fair enough. Rather sit next to a corpse or a screaming kid? Corpse. Definitely a corpse. If it's a fresh corpse, you've got about what? As long as it didn't, like, shit itself, you got what? Like maybe solid 4 or 5 hours before you have to worry about anything stinking? You know? Like you can give it some time. Screaming baby doesn't stop. And it's like, at least with the corpse, it's already dead. Ah. Jesus Christ, Los Federales. Don't admit that stuff on an open channel because you shouldn't be doing it, firstly. You shouldn't be doing it. It's illegal. Okay. You should listen. Okay. Can I change this setting for the text? Where is... I want to change the text size. How do I do that for the chat window on this thing? Because this text size is huge. No, I don't. What the fuck did that do? Oh, that's this? How do I fix my chat? Now I can't. Now it's just... Oh, it's this bar. That's what I dragged over. All right, then what is this thing? What is this? Can this change my goddamn settings? I just want... Damn it. Fuck it. Anyways... Mersh was crying because of his shitty internet. The hypocrisy. The hypocrisy of what? Good to know that about passports for absolutely no reason at all. Thank you, SH. Hey, everybody, for those of you who care, who love the kitties, our lovely lady of the fur, Miss Integra's been prancing around on my lap. So there we are. We have Tegra. And so let's play her sound drop, even though she doesn't, I don't think she hears it, but she does have her sound drop.
That's one fucking nice kitty right there.
She is. To act like you were weak for crying online when he does the same thing. Oh, wait, he actually cried? He actually cried? I would love a clip of that. I would love if he actually started crying because his internet wasn't working. Johnny, I thought Gene Wilder died a while ago. Gene Wilder did die a while ago. It was 2016. It's almost been a decade. Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman. Yes, bro, says Liquid Evidence. Well, you know what? If you tell me the channel or whatever, I'll put that on the overtime docket unless anyone's against it. Just because this one is like the dude ripped on me for it. Well, I would love to rip on him. That would be fun. And I never had a problem with him ripping on me, by the way. It's fair for him to. I broke down online. Only thing I've ever had a problem with is he takes way too much credit for me breaking down and doesn't realize how much about that was me, my life, my medications, and just shit. Gene, the dancing machine. No, Gene Hackman. I don't know if that's the same person. I will be joshing. For Los Federales, a passport that's already been stolen or lost is $5,000 for USA passport. If it's lost but not reported, it can be worth as high as $15,000. I am almost concerned that you know these things. His face was wet and everything. All I need is to know where to find it. How are you going to tell Paul Stanley that Gene died? No, it's Gene Hackman. Who are we talking? I feel like you're not thinking of Gene Hackman. The corpse won't complain when you stretch out. Maybe put your feet up on their lap. You can rest on their shoulder, too. I mean, my concern is the smell, Sandy. Whether or not that person had good hygiene, that sort of thing. Although there is a blanket over them. And it might seem weird cuddling up to a corpse. So I feel like it would be more problems for me than not. But I'll say this. If it's corpse or screaming baby, if you're saying you got a choice of one of the two, I'm taking the corpse. Well, he is a Fed. It's right in the name, Los Federales. Thank you, T. Jefferson. I did not know that. The body stays warm for a little while. Yeah. Like I said, my concern is the stink. Hobo chili recipe. Someone say hi, Gene. I've been summoned. I had to hold my cable in case my cat caught it and ripped it out of my head. Nobody will forget Archie Bunker's dingbat, R.I.P., Gene Stapleton. No, I was saying Gene Hackman was the one who passed away. It was Gene Hackman. Oh. All right. Let's get over here quick and let's get back to these people. We haven't even finished hearing from these people who actually sat next to the corpse. I'm responsible for Gene Hackman. I sent him some tasteful nudes. He didn't reciprocate. Oh, I wouldn't claim that. It was him, his wife, and his dog. You did all three?
Yeah, I'm not a great flyer at the best of times. But when my husband turned around and said, move, we've got to move, I was really shocked. And I said, are they going to, put her there? And luckily a lady
I can't tell. Is she fat or not? Is the seat reclined?
behind me on the other aisle, she said, darling, come here, a lovely English lady. And I sat next to her. But so Mitch was across the aisle then from me for the rest of the flight.
Unfortunately, while not common, these things do happen from time to time. John, we are looking back in the archives. At one point in time, one airline actually had a special compartment for some of its long-haul flights where, in the event of a situation like this, a corpse could be stored for the remainder of the flight. Obviously, a lot of questions still to be asked here.
I mean, like...
Ghirardelli and
No,
10 stars.
stop your ads. I hate you. Liquid evidence. Copy and paste this link, J-Dog. Who are you talking to? Liquid evidence. Liquid evidence. I don't know that you can put a link in the channel. You can just tell me what channel to go to, and I can find it. Imagine if she died and then the plane crashed anyways. Would they pay out? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think they would. Survey said Jean Rayburn. My wife is so ugly, audience. How ugly is she? Those, my dear, were the days. Don't even know what that means. No one wants that filthy Italian garbage chocolate. It is not. Oh, dear Lord, Hobo. I can't read that out loud. They stopped using that compartment when the crew forgot to offload some bodies. Is that true? Because that would be hilarious. See, there's a body box on some planes, says Wild Saffron. Oh, well, chili recipe. I'm Italian. I can say it. I didn't say that you weren't or that you couldn't. Just said that I wasn't going to. That's all I said. It's literally all I said. Also, I learned that if you have a corpse flown, they do not come down on the baggage carousel. There's a special place for pickup. Well, I mean... That's probably due to the fact that the baggage carousels can't accommodate a container that long. You know, the corpses aren't very, and then it'd have to be high. Like I feel like a lot of containers of that size and shape probably are a special pickup. Gene Stapleton saying those were the days, so I added Gene Rayburn and referred to Stapleton. Brain doubled up on you. Okay. Either way, Gene Hackman was the one we were talking about. Gene Hackman. I'm Italian and I bleed olive oil. So it must be really easy for you when you want to start cooking and just cut yourself. Good to know, says T. Jefferson. All right. They still not flying. All right, we've caught up with all the chats. Yeah. Get that out of the way. We have caught up with all the chats. All right. Okay. So. All right. I did check and get that verified before I went all the way to the airport. Oh, good to know. I'm very Italian. I bleed. It smells like dear Lord hobo chili recipe. Hey, everybody, he's back. King Kong Dong, who the fuck's going to place rules analyst Gene Sterador in the booth? No, it's Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman is who we were talking about. Gene Hackman. They stopped using that compartment when the crew forgot to offload some bodies. Yep, we caught all that. Wild Safford saying, I hear Alucard. Yeah, you did. I don't think he came all the way down. He was doing that from the top of the stairs. So, T. Jefferson, he is not, in fact, throwing down. Though that's not to say he won't later. Anything is possible. So, he is, in fact, not throwing down. Alrighty, let's get over to this. Do I want to talk about the British lady addicted to fucking Candy Crush? I don't think so. We did, whoa. You know what? I actually want to watch this. I didn't look for it, but I actually want to watch this. So I'm going to mute the audio for just a second. Don't do any stickers or sound drops while I get the ad through here, because I'm not going to support ads for stuff I don't like or stuff I don't want to. I'm not getting paid. Haha, hobo. True. Bat21 was amazing, though. Johnny invented the name Alucard. No, I didn't. I most certainly did not. Let me pause this ad and I'll explain that one all over again. Alucard is a character in a video game, a character in a show, series, anime, manga, whatever you want to call it. It's based off of a literary character. Wow, look at Johnny being a person, says Brian S. Yes. Yes. Trying to dress nice. I've been trying to dress nice since Friday, since I did it the first time and I enjoyed it. The only streams, and be prepared for this, we won't be doing it on the Saturday morning stream. You know, I don't have a tie. Well, I do have a tie handy, but I don't know that would that be a good tie with this shirt? Would it be too many stripes? This one was always, that's why I didn't do it, because the top button for this one is always a huge bitch. It's a huge bitch. All right. I don't know. Does this tie work with this? Nah, we're not throwing the tie on. We'll keep the shirt buttoned all the way, but we're not throwing the tie on. Like I said, I should have picked a better tie. I should have picked a tie that I could pick. Reason not to fly. Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Humanity is not a waste. You would be surprised at what they were spending it on, buddy. It works well. Oh, well, rest in peace, Kang. This might be a gay take, but Gene Hackman was awesome in Birdcage, one of my favorite movies. Gene Hackman was awesome in a lot of movies. Whoa, Ed O'Neill played Popeye Doyle as well. I was unaware of that. I didn't know we were talking about Ed O'Neill. Okay. Are you late for church? Didn't I already explain this to you, Liquid Evidence? Didn't I already explain to you the whole started? And I just said it a minute ago. Kind of slow on the uptake, I guess. I have a shit ton of these things. Ties, shirts, and stuff, and I didn't wear them. King Kong. Johnny doesn't God. All right. Anyways, let's get to this. I had no intention of originally playing this, but I just found this video. So, fired USAID employees speak out after gathering belongings from office. I can't wait to see that. We're supposed to feel bad for government employees. Okay. Let's see this story. Oh, that's right.
USAID workers streaming in and out of the headquarters here as they're coming to collect their belongings. As you noted, these impacted workers, people who have been terminated, laid off, or placed on administrative leave, have been given specific time frames where they can come collect their items from their workspaces. Today and tomorrow, mostly in 15-minute increments. We have seen people coming out, walking out of this building, carting boxes, tote bags. And as you can see behind me right now, as people are starting to trickle out, there are rounds of applause from the supporters who have gathered here this morning, really just trying.
Fine, let them pay for all that shit. Did you hear the shit that they were paying for and the stuff they did? Thank you, USAID. Did USAID help you guys, or did it just, again, a lot of the usual suspects, by which I mean white people who probably feel guilty. So, whatever. I don't. Are you doing any Black History Month celebrations planned tomorrow? No, I don't, Rusty Grammar. I don't. You know why I don't? I feel like American history isn't color based. So if black people want to celebrate Black History Month, go for it. If anybody else wants to, go for it. For me, Black history doesn't have a specific month because Black history in America is just American history. I don't need a specific month to honor them. I honor them as much as I honor all of American history every day of the year when I say I'm proud to be an American. Hobo chili recipe with the laughing heads. Wait a minute. What did T. Jefferson? We aren't talking about Ed. He and Gene portrayed the same character. Oh. Johnny looks like the 7th member of Color Me Bad. Johnny has button-up shirts from when he was a productive member of society. Sort of. DJing and comedy, but kind of the same deal. Can I ask for a favor when you conduct coitus? That's gross and wrong. Johnny looks like the tenor in a barbershop quartet. The smell of weed-infused maples. It's the... Oh. T. Jefferson, that's just mean. That's just mean. Johnny and I are running a sale. There's no exotic meat market. Here we go again. Here we go again. There's no exotic meat market. I have to salute Lab Glass for the $5. Corpse on a plane, easiest way to get in the Mile High Club ever. That's, you know what? I'm not going to applaud that because that deserves this one. I missed the rant. I'm going to send the rant comment as a rant. It was good. Corpse on the plane. Easiest way I've gotten to the Mile High Club. I got to it. I got around. Do you drink Johnny Walker? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do she not see? Yes, I do. I drink Johnny Walker Black. In fact, while we mentioned that, thank you for bringing that up. Our, what we're going to start officially calling, and I know this name is lame and gay, but kiss my ass. We're starting to officially call our Friday Fund Day. It happens right now once a month because it doesn't need to happen more than that, I don't think. Once a month, we auction off the show banner, which is the thing right here. We auction that off. We auction this little baby off. I'll also I'll make a music video and debut it on the channel for the highest bidder. And the bids that come in are celebrated with the weed and the shots. So if you don't win one of those. So I'm going to be getting schnockered. We might have Digger here to help officiate things. So that way I can get completely effed up and somebody who's cogent can remember things and write them down. I don't have a link, but a few names were released in the Epstein list, but nothing to write home about today, maybe tomorrow. I hope so. Nice. No thanks. No thanks for what? The list or supporting the show? Because if you don't want to support the show, then don't. Seems weird that you want to watch it, though. I mean, I'm not... I'll watch it, but I'm not going to pay for it. Okay. I guess. Anyways, during Black History Month, I donated some... Oh, Jesus. Jesus, Hobo, that's not helpful. Oh, dear Lord, man. Dear Lord. Like a fart, I got to let that one air out. Have you seen Kanye's latest jewelry tweet? Preview it before you put it on screen. Yeah, I don't know that I want to do that. I don't know that I want to do that. I'm going to go back to this quick to see... at Lab Glass LOLs, you got a twofer. He has lightning bolt tattoos on his neck. Who does? Shave your head and complete the look. I don't know what complete the look of what. I don't know what Fanatical Bucks fan is talking about. Okay, T. Jefferson. I don't know what that's about. All right, let's go ahead and throw that back up. Hobo Shivers, how dare you? I'm a goddamn warrior. It's my fucking show. If I don't want them up there, I don't want them up there. If I don't want them up there for the full 3 minutes that they'll be displayed, if they don't get, like, moved on, then I will literally turn off the thing for a minute. It's my freaking show. Listen here, Cripple, just because you take the scenic route doesn't the rest of us can sit here and wait? Especially if your comments are negative 80% of the time. Who are you talking about? I think Rusty Grammer is talking about Douchey. But Douchey hasn't even responded. So some YouTube person, probably. All right, so we have an hour and a half left in the program. Let's go back to this quick. I don't know if we're going to keep going with it. Yeah, you guys feel really bad for the employees. I'd like to see how many of you would like to put together a thank you for your service, like kind of like we support you thing when a restaurant gets closed because they raise minimum wage. You guys ever stand like this outside of a McDonald's? You know, people who won't get like layoff like protection and paid out for stuff. Hey, boss, just got off the phone with your distributor. He said the Freedom Bird meat will be a couple of days delayed. The shirt could use a tie. That shirt could use a tie. It's $5 from Bud Britches. And I appreciate Bud Britches, $5. There's no Freedom Bird meat. There's no Freedom Bird meat. I'm like Doge. I'm coming and I'm auditing your books. They're Hot Wheels. Whose wheels? I don't. The restaurant. Now I'm confused. But is that new? People have said no. People have refuted that. All right. So let's get back to this. Let's do the 5. Thank you for Bud Britches. And, oh, that's the wrong one. We got to put it over here.
Trying to offer some words of appreciation for so many of these USAID workers for their service. Now, we had a chance to speak with one of the impacted workers a little bit more earlier this morning. Her name is Julianne Alphin, 25 years old. She had been participating in the Presidential Management Fellows Program. That is a program that was eliminated by President Trump via executive order just last week. And today she had the opportunity to come collect her belongings, a moment that she called heartbreaking. Take a listen. So what was it like?
What was the program for? What did the program do?
Like coming back here today?
Heartbreaking. Walking in the building and seeing all the pictures of our projects that were taken down.
Projects like sending condoms to Gaza. You can't ignore that there was a whole bunch of shit that wasn't okay, and it went through the same door. Butt bridges. I'm sorry. Hobo Chili Recipe saying, my spelling is atrocious. What do you want from me? I'm Italian. We are the stupid people. Everybody says that. I'm half Polish Lithuanian. Guess what I get called all the time? Nope, I just wanted to understand the joke. Sorry, you had to see my thoughts in closed captions. Oh. Okay. Johnny, T8 hours until Monster Hunter Wilds. So Brian sounds pretty stoked about it. That's at least one person, right? Yeah. Brian, are you doing that on PC or Steam? 8 hours. It's coming out at 11. A new subject, how Robotech is much better than Gundam. Nope. You want to hear my answer? They still make stuff for Gundam. Where's our Robotech shit? There's no Robotech shows. There's no Robotech movies. I sure as hell can't do a stream building a Robotech model. So, yeah, Robotech better than Gundam? I would say the continual Gundam series shows and merchandise would beg to differ. Not that I don't love Robotech. Robotech, really awesome. Gundam is for sodomites. Says you, sir. Says you. Interesting. Kitty? Hey, everybody. It's the kitty. Smokeout Prods, have you seen the import prices on stuff? No, I don't. I don't have any import prices on stuff because there is no. Robotech merch is still all over Japan. Veritech fighters are the shit. I do like the shape-shifting fighters. Mr. Q, Voltron for the win. I tell you, you try to make $1, they're in your pocket for $2. Who are we talking about? Oh, yeah, but no, there's no... I'm going to celebrate the fact that Black History Month is over, just like I celebrate when Pride Month is over. Building management has asked me to take my straight pride flag down, but I refuse. I'm predominantly Icelandic. We're just called drunken savages. Right? Because there's always truth to it. Voltron is also pretty dope, says T. Jefferson. They redid Voltron. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. But it was Voltron.
Children vaccines are provided.
Okay, I was about to bail on you too early. Near it.
Heartbreaking. Walking in the building and seeing all the pictures of our projects that were taken down. Work like getting children vaccines or providing food aid, things that really matter, being treated as if they're nothing. It's really hard to see.
What do you think the future of foreign aid from the
I'd like to know how much money was spent on those programs, because I bet it pales in comparison to some of the money spent on the stupidest shit. And once again, you and your friends, whether you knew it or not, were being used as a smokescreen. The small little white justifications for the pile of black corruption that was flowing through. Fuck, I'm watching Voltron on YouTube right now. My night is planned. Old school Voltron or the new one? Did you not know there was a new one? I'm a 47-year-old cranky Army veteran, and I'm going to watch cartoons tonight. Dude, I am a huge anime fan. I support this endeavor. Fuck yeah. Voltron fucking kicks ass, bro. Rexstart also asking about Kanye West's tweet, or did we get that already? No, it came through at a weird time. Interesting. Smoke out prods, but Johnny, how are fairies going to get their fairy wings if she can't deliver them with taxpayer money? Like, that's the thing. I don't think these people that are being interviewed, I don't think these people were hiding up those programs. But I was talking to someone else about this, too. There's good shit that gets swapped up, that gets like caught up in the bad shit. But the whole reason the good shit exists is to be, like I said, like a spider web, the strands holding the whole thing together. And the whole thing is actually just a giant lump of corruption, but it's wrapped and kept together in these strands of useful stuff, programs that mean something to people. Because if you do it that way, you can't get rid of the nugget without taking the strands. We don't have the program that's doing this goes literally for a year. So we don't have the time to go line by line, state by state, and to go program by program, which employee by which employee. There's way too many employees. The government's gotten way too large. Things need to be cut. Things like foreign aid can start up again, but why are we always expected to do foreign aid? Why aren't other countries doing it? Anyways, don't care about her opinion, but still would. I think it's, I'm going to be honest, kind of looks like a dude. Dude looks like a lady. How about foreign aids? I don't want foreign aids either. I don't want people coming home after a tour in some other country, because I've never served, but I have family members who have. So I don't want people I care about coming home and having to be like, hey, look.
Coach, I've got AIDS.
I hate that tax money is spent on sushi lunches when there's people who paid those taxes that can't afford to buy themselves a sushi lunch. I would agree about that. Full-blown, not Magic Johnson's, but the real stuff. Why does he make it sound like it's a sandwich? Don't want to certify that. All right. We're there, we're there, we're here, we're there. All right. Don't care, don't care. Not now. Let's make sure we don't have anyone to thank on Venmo, PayPal, Streamlabs. If they want to support the show, those are the easiest ways to do it. Looks like we're good. Oh, wait, no. No, we're not. Fill some holes with $10. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and the goal for tomorrow's show now sits at $5 for tomorrow's program, and then we're fully funded for the week. Okay, try Magic's foot-long hoagie. I don't know that I want to. Honestly, I don't think I do. I don't think I want to. It's lovely for you to offer, but no thank you. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. Did I miss the boners? No, you did not. The boner story is still here. We have the boner story to talk about. I have a story that a lot of people will enjoy talking about. And then what is it? Overtime? I want to maybe do the merch thing. All right, so we're done there. Close that out. Any day now, I guess. So we've got 2 stories to go to. I've got the British woman thing. Let's grab our third hour stories because we have an hour and a half left, and I'm pretty sure these are all the second hour ones. So, yep, these are the second hour ones. So we're going to do this and clear those out quick. And then we do that. Clear these out quick. And then we'll start loading those. All right, so let's grab this. And oh, dude. Oh, yes, we've got a Gen Z freelancer who made a marketing video for $2,000 for a app called Get Fluently. So that's interesting. All right. We've also got, hold on just a second here. We've got a few other things to talk about and bring up while we do this. We've got our next story here, or not next story, but another story to talk about from, oh yeah, we've got a robot in China. We've got a story about some noodles and stuff, thing with a mask, and then this, and then that. But let's get first to the biohacker story. And it's just a read, but to talk about it, I feel like we should probably have some help. So let's go ahead and bring in our girl Digger who wants to show up again. How you doing, Digger? Oh, let's resize this window, Johnny. You should be good.
Hopefully I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can hear myself good.
All right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I remembered to use the right camera feed this time.
Oh, good.
So you oh, I got to shrink the window and resize it. Okay. So you have what I would say is probably markedly better setup for you this time because the camera feed will like actually give you the audio of stories and everything. So you don't have to worry about that as much.
I can hear.
So you can hear everything, right? There we go. And there.
Hi, kids.
There you go. Everyone's mad at me because you weren't here, so they were asking about you.
How dare you?
Yeah. I was telling him you were doing a stream. We even checked in on it briefly. We checked in on it right when you talked about caring for retarded people. And somebody assumed...
Wasn't that lovely?
Yeah, somebody said that didn't she do that yesterday? And I was like, dude, come on. I don't know if they're saying I'm retarded or you're retarded. Speaking of which, I have to do something else that people are getting on my ass about. They're saying they're saying I look like a high school guidance counselor, which I am not a fan of. I am not a fan of that.
Okay.
I didn't have time to throw on a tie. That's all it really was. And
that's enough to make you a high school guidance counselor?
Apparently. I've also been having to fight the reasons why I'm getting dressed. First, the first accusation was it was all for you. All for you. Which, whatever. That's not true. The second, apparently somebody Chad said I looked like a Muppet. And
a Muppet?
Yeah. I'm apparently...
I don't see Muppet either, but...
Well, I'll say with the hair and the logo, Muppet's not really that, like, to his credit, Muppet's not far off. Like, I can see where he gets Muppet. But like I said, it was, and then they're like, "Oh, are you doing that because Chad said you look like a Muppet?" And my response to it was literally, he said, "Okay, when did that happen?" I had no idea. Rexstart wants to know which Muppet. You look like a young Timu Biff from Back to the Future. That's really sad. Ooh. So I'm Biff Tannen from Back to the Future, but a discount Timu version. Oh.
That's horrible. That's just mean.
Yeah, dude.
Holy.
They're just being mean-spirited. And they still think that the frickin' meat store is a thing. God knows how that's not going to go well after the...
Wait, the meat store's not a thing?
Hold on a second.
Do we need to talk to the suppliers? I thought this whole thing was a thing.
No, there is... We discussed this. It's not real. It's not real. There's going to be a shop.
J-Bro's got the meat coming in.
What the fuck is going on?
And Los Federales has got some deals set up to cross the border really nice. There are balls in the air, Johnny. There are balls in the air. You can't just decide to yoink the whole scheme. What are we going to do with all the meat in the refrigerators?
There's no meat in refrigerators, though. Don't start this crazy crap again. Jesse going, hi,
We're going to have to discuss this off screen because I'm pretty sure we've got a lot of meat in a lot of refrigerators.
Oh, I've got a lot of meat, but not the kind you're thinking.
Hey, want to share your screen so I can see too?
Wait a minute. What? It didn't share my screen?
Nope.
Share my screen for what? The story I'm talking about?
No, in the Discord. I can't see anything but me in Discord. I have no idea what's on the screen or anything.
Oh, I turned on my camera. So let's turn it back again.
No, weird. Okay, well then I will pull up YouTube.
Hold on. No, YouTube won't work because that will be a problem. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'll do this really quick thing. I'm going to leave the channel and just stay here. I'll be right back, and then we'll do it again.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh.
He's leaving it to us, kids.
Oh, no, I'm leaving the Discord channel.
I have no idea.
I was leaving the Discord channel to hopefully see if that worked. Did she leave the channel too? Oh, boy. Show all participants. Me. Turning my camera on. I didn't want you to leave the channel. I wanted me to leave the channel.
I know. I did not mean to.
All right. Can you see my screen now? Because there's a thing on mine that says it's not streaming my camera. Because I hit the turn camera on thing, and it's set up as... Oh, that's why it's on OBS and not that one. There we go.
Ah, that makes... Yeah, see, that looks a lot better. Now I can see... Yes, lovely.
Okay. Now we're good.
Lovely.
Now we're good.
Hi, nice to see your pretty face.
She's very blurry now. She's blurry now because it switched the things, and I have to once again go to what is this? Hide members, and I have to show non-video participants. Boom.
There we go.
There we go. And you're back. But yeah, it did blur you a bit because it reshaped you.
Oh.
Well, no, it's fine. I have to it reshaped your camera size. So I now have to go back to your Discord thing. And oh, Jesus, I turned it off. There we go. Boom.
Okay, that one wasn't my fault.
That one wasn't your fault. No. I have to go to your Discord thing and then shrink it and exchange the boundaries again. So there we go. More back in size. And it's Alt, not Control. Give you some more headspace. Hi, kitty. And we'll give you a little more wingspan space, just in case. God damn it. Stop cycling through all of them. I want this one. I love doing this in the middle of the show. There we go. All right. Now let's... blurring out because Digger has transparent skin, doesn't know what to focus on. That's mean, AP. That is mean. Johnny is trying to get a loan at a bank for his sex mustard patent. No, he's not. Just because you don't have balls, Johnny, doesn't mean the rest of us won't drag you into prosperity, whether you like it or not. What do you mean I don't have balls?
Well, they're all in the air. You just took...
There's no shop. I just wanted to look nice because I like dressing nice and I haven't done it in forever. And I did it once and I was like, you know what? Screw it. Who cares if it's just a show in my home? I like dressing nice. Was up my Digga. T-minus 7 hours, 42 minutes. I have to look at the price of that. I don't know. I mean, that's two people that could play that. It's a game other than.
Smoked Out Prods needs you to please turn the music down. It's shaking the walls.
My music? I don't have any music going. Colonel Mustard in the library with a candle holder, says I'll be joshing. I don't even know what you're selling at that point, buddy. You are on your own. I'm going to see if, it is. Steam is available.
So what is happening in T-minus 7 hours and 41 minutes?
There's a game that's going to be available for acquisition and purchase. It's starting to sound like people might want that game to be the... Well, all right, not people. One person might want that game to be the Saturday game. But that would mean I probably have to buy it, and I want to see how much it costs before I do that. Because it's $69.99. Monster Hunter Wilds. It depends on the graphics. If the graphics look good, because there was one that they did where the graphics suck balls. So let's see how this looks, and if I want to bother with it. All right.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Kat.
All right, the graphics are looking a little better. Let's go up here. Where is her thing? There we go. All right, the graphics aren't bad, so we have that. Oh, Jesus. Some of these monsters look pretty badass.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord. But what about the palicos?
What truly matters is that the great season of plenty has
arrived. Oh, the palicos.
And we can share in it together.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
It's not much of a lead, but it's the best one we've got. You're gonna sit and cry or get up and help?
Yeah, let's do it!
My vote is to save as many lives as possible.
I had no idea just how big the world is. Hunter, what even is that thing? It's not like any Rathalos I've ever seen.
Okay. Jesus. This is dangerous. I can't watch this. I'm gonna end up blowing a bunch of money I shouldn't spend. Yeah, this is dangerous for me to be watching. Why did you do this to me, Brian? like 100 Canadian. Okay. All right, I don't. I can't do that. You can't tell me that we can now have the felines actually talking. I can't do that. I can't run around with little cat people going, Meowster, I want to help. I'll be like, all right, I have to play this game. Okay. Shit. No, honestly, that's why I got sucked into the, what was it, Monster Hunter World. Someone convinced me to get it. I got it and I played it. And the thing I fell in love with is that you got to run around with little cat people as friends. I was like, that's awesome.
That is kind of cool.
It was. MSO, no, I put on a tie because everyone was bitching that the shirt didn't have a tie. Everyone said the shirt needs a tie. Who is it? Someone threw in money saying that shirt needs a tie, boss. And I was like, all right, fine. So I went and I grabbed a goddamn tie, okay? And I didn't grab it. I didn't even leave. It was right here on the desk from the other day. Because when I got tired the other day, I just took it off and it was folded neatly over there. Brian S., are you wanting Johnny to play that with you? How does wifey feel about that? T. Jefferson's absolutely right. This is something that you have to see to believe. Palico chef scenes fucking rule. Watching a Palico chef like fucking make a big old feast. It's awesome. Let's go Monster Hunter, says King Kong Dong. Yeah, all right. So I'm here for Monster Hunter. All right, so that's 2. That's 3. I'm sorry, St. Caesar, if you're not getting the game. But I'm not getting that one, especially for $100. Right. Rusty Grammar of the Dollar Digger is more of a dagger in the conservatory gal. Yep. So where was the old thing? What's the who said something? Download and run the benchmark tool. Who said that? Brian S. If I'll buy it for you, Johnny, if you promise to play with me. Oh, I totally promise to play with you. I'll play it this Saturday. What's the who said something about download and run the free benchmark tool? What's the benchmark tool? I don't know what that is. We can talk about it after the show or something. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. And I'm not going to start downloading something while I'm streaming. The last thing I need to do is get my computer more shit to do. Is it Monster Hunter Wilds, says Los Federales? It's Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds is the one we're talking about. And I'm kind of in for it. So
Hi, Wild.
The standard edition. Yeah, I don't know if you know this or not. WWE 2K25 has 0 things I'm interested in. I'm naked downloading Monster Hunter right now, says King Kong.
Does it download faster if you're naked? I'm gonna have to try that next time.
Apparently it shames your IP and your router, and they're like, let's get this over. The sooner we can be done, the sooner the dude will fucking put on some pants. Just get it done. Just get it done. Oh boy. All right. So I've actually, people have been waiting for this story, and I was glad that you got here when you did, because I wanted to do this story with you.
Woohoo. What is it?
It is the story you gave me yesterday about the biohacker and what he says the key to longevity is. Pun sort of intended.
Figured it out.
I know you deeply enjoyed this story, so I thought...
Oh, yeah. It made me giggle. Just from the headline was enough to make me giggle.
Magic 8 Ball.
A lot of you men out there are going to be appreciative too.
Magic 8 Ball, I love you. I have said from the very beginning, the me dressing up thing, like, you guys can say whatever you want about it. I don't know how long it'll last. Maybe a little while, maybe a long while, maybe forever. Who knows? But the me, like, wearing the nice shirt and tie thing is a thing I wanted to do for me. I've been, for lack of a better whatever, I've been in a great mood the last couple of months. I've got a lot of shit that's fucking pissing me off and weighing me down, but I'm in a great mood. Things are progressing as well as they can, so I'm all good. And I just wanted to look good and feel good, and that's where this came from. I'm on about... Yep. All right.
Intergender matches now.
Yeah, so you can watch people beat up women. Sweet. Magic 8
I don't
Ball.
know if it's WWE. The women might just take the men. Some of them.
Johnny has his tie on. You would think Digger could at least wear a tank top. How does that? That's less,
right?
not more. And no, it's
Put my
fine.
sweater on because I'm wearing my Long John's shirt. I thought the sweater might be a little bit dressier.
Does it need to be dressed? Should I de-dress? I can lose the tie and drop a few buttons.
Yeah, we can start peeling clothes off. I'm sure the chat would appreciate it.
Well, let's let the chat find out what's going to go on. Should I ditch the tie and pop the buttons a bit and just go for legs? Now it's business casual is what it is. I just wanted to look nice, and then people are like, the shirt needs a tie, and I was like, well, I have a tie right there.
Listen, yeah. This is very similar to the Hitler Youth look you were sporting the other day, or the supposed Hitler Youth. To me, you didn't look like a Hitler Youth. You looked like a hard-bitten, journalist from the 1920s, 30s. You're working on the biggest scoop of your career, and you just...
No, feel free to stop now. Believe me, they stopped listening after you said, this looks less like your Hitler Youth shirt. That was the only endorsement they needed. They're not going to remember, she said he looked like a journalist. Like, tell me, see, what's the news? And he's like, no, remember his Hitler Youth shirt? That from now on, everyone that knows what shirt you're talking about, congratulations, it's now been branded, and you helped. I hope you're happy with yourself. Jesus. Jesse Esparza. Yes. See, Jesse's all for it. Now we're fucking screwed. So the IRS called. I referred them to Just Kidding LSD. It's LLC, not LSD. And what do you mean the IRS called? Why would they call you if they want to talk to me? We don't have any relation. I get Monster Hunter Wilds for $59 because of Humble Bundle.
Oh, no.
I also the Benchmark runs a program to test game performance with certain settings. Johnny's secret identity is an intrepid young newsman.
Johnny,
What?
IRS is calling King Kong Don because he's the one in charge of the gorilla factory, milking factory. You may want to pay more attention to that message.
No. And again, no. And no.
But what are we going to do with all the gorillas if the IRS is looking around?
There's no gorillas!
I like the way he threw them off with the LSD.
There are no gorillas!
I'll keep them looking for a while. But...
Jesus.
We moved the gorillas in time?
Just kidding, guy. No, I know you're just kidding, Magic 8 Ball.
Just kidding, IUD.
I'm an intrauteral device? Johnny's secret identity is an intrepid young newsman. No, it is not. And I only look young right now because the haircut is short and I don't have any facial hair. Guess what's coming back pretty soon? Because I ain't shaved in a while. Oh, dude, my computer just got a little chunky.
Oh, that was you? Okay, good.
Yeah. My computer froze up for a bit and my internet spiked, which means something pinged me pewter. And I might need to actually go over here and close the auto downloaders and stuff that are on Steam and Blizzard could.
LB Josh, and that's exactly it. Edward R. Murrow smoking a pipe. Although in my imagination, he had like the cigarette burning down to nothing but ash in his hands and the ashtray overflowing with cigarette butts.
Nope, just weed ash. Just weed ash. Oh, we closed down the Zoom link. That'll help a lot. Haven't used that for a while.
Oh, hey.
Okay. So I suppose this might be a treat for you. I'm going to read to you because I don't think we have.
Yay.
We don't have any video for this. It's a rip and read.
Oh. Well, then if you've got to read, I will turn my camera off and I will smoke. I will do a dab because I didn't do one.
All right.
While you read to me, and it'll be all nice and sweet like bedtimes. Right? Or something.
Yeah, that's going to help the rumors. All right. Okay, so let's get to this. A biohacker says that nighttime boners reveal how long people will live.
Yay, nighttime boners.
For years, Brian Johnson has been wearing a penis device